You are offered $1 million if you can hide a pair of car keys from the entirety of the FBI force for 7 days. Where do you hide the keys? Easy. I just keep them on my person for a few hours. Inevitably, I will lose them, and even the entirety of the FBI tearing apart my whole house won't be able to find the damn keys. Mail them to the FBI office. USPS Media Mail. A university janitor's keychain. Tape them on the FBI's back. The jingling will haunt them all week, and they'll never find it. Mail hundreds of decoys keys across the world to China and Russia and everywhere else that dislikes the idea of FBI agents going through their mail system. And just leave the real keys in some random bush somewhere under a rock or something. Take a vacation abroad. FBI aren't going to be very effective where they have zero jurisdiction. Take the imprint of the keys. Melt the keys. After 7 days, use that taken imprint mold to retrieve the keys. Easy. Ask the CIA to hold them. Those two don't share it. I'd bribe my way onto a container ship going anywhere in Asia that's registered to a non-US country, doesn't matter where. It's the trip distance I'm concerned with, not the destination. If they don't have to be returned, well, once we are far enough out at sea, toss. Those ain't jetting found 12,000 feet down. If they do, I'll hide them in a random container filled with stuff. Even if the FBI determines I'm on the boat, once it's in international waters, and since it's not a US ship, there's no jurisdiction to force it to turn around. I just need to hope they don't alert the Coast Guard before we hit the international boundary. Put them in the mail. Send them to an address that does not exist in a foreign country. They will come back in a few weeks, months. Duct tape it inside a Starbucks cup. Drive to a part of town where tomorrow is garbage day. Leave it in some random person's garbage bin by the street. I would call their office directly with a tip on where they are and watch them never follow up on it. It's foolproof. Does the FBI know I'm the one with the keys? If not, just keep them with me and use them as my actual keys. If they do know it's me, I'll lock them in a box and throw it in the Delaware. I give them to my friend, who is conveniently going on a vacation with loaned money. Put them in a magnetic key hider and stick them under some random 18-wheeler at the local truck stop. While the FBI is hunting for the keys, I change out the locks in the car. FBI comes screaming into my driveway with 60 seconds left on the clock. Tries the keys. They don't work. FBI concludes they have lost. I get $1 million. Put them in a sock. Put the sock in the dryer. Repeat until it goes to wherever socks go when they disappear from the dryer. Downside, they'll be gone forever. Edit. Guys, I spelled it dryer instead of dryer. In 3 hours, no one corrected me. I just don't even know who you people are anymore. Throw them in the ocean. Never said I have to be able to retrieve them. I'd tape them to my desktop and open incognito mode. I'll give them to my 3-year-old to hide. Good luck finding them after that. I stick them in my printer's ink cartridges. When the printer fails to work, they will assume everything is normal. On the 3rd page of Google search. Is destroying disfiguring allowed? If so, I would take as many keys I could get my hands on and put them on different rings so that there is at least one almost identical match on 4 or 5 of them, and hide them in the following places. 1 within a private property that has high security, like a bank, as the main decoy. 1 underwater on the beach. 1 out of the city. 1 underground. And 1 in a dead body at a morgue. No reason in particular. I make all these trips very obvious, as they will definitely follow me. And after placing the 1 at the bank, pretend to have troubles with the car. But where I've really put it is at a grocery store. I would stop it on the way, in the fresh produce aisle. Why? As someone who worked at one, even though they try to keep stuff fresh with cold air and preservatives and stuff, it only lasts so long. They then toss it, where it goes to the compost, which is either reused or put in a dump. Either way, it has to move to several locations on the way, with many splits and such. And if they have enough manpower to search all the possible locations, give them a round of applause. Hide them inside a power supply, inside a PC, inside a box, inside a bag, inside a trash can, inside the side gate of an abandoned house a few blocks away. assuming I get a day of prep time and that I can't damage the keys to the point that they are unrecognizable. 1. Microwave the keys. Gotta fry any electronics inside of them. 2. Buy a key ring and a heart-shaped keychain. 3. Write a time and date on the key ring along with a phone number. Call at this date. 4. Walk up to a random person. Do a small favor for them. Tell them to do a favor for someone they care about, then give them the keys and to keep the chain going. 5. Chaotic system created. I don't know where the keys are. The FBI has to get a warrant for every person in the chain. And if the keys are lost or thrown in the garbage, all the better. Good luck finding them. There's a small chance that the FBI will be given the keys, but I like my odds. I'd just leave them on an airplane. If the airline can't find my Nintendo Switch that are left on it, I doubt anyone is gonna find some keys. Edit. Well, this blew up quite amazingly. Thanks for the silvers. And now my highest rated comment is a passive aggressive projection to an airline about something that's my own fault. Second edit. I'm aware someone most likely has it, and I probably won't see it again. Was gonna say up my ass, but my uncle works for the FBI. He'll turn them into tiny little keys. Then I put those keys in a box, put that box inside another box. He'll mail that box to myself, and when it arrives, he'll smash it with a hammer. Plain sight. I pretend to use them as my real car keys. F***ing easy money. I can think of several locations inside of my hot water storage system tank. Cut a piece of framing timber, bore a hole in it, place keys inside, and secure it to another piece of framing in the roof or under the house. Take a new large candle, drill a hole in the underside, insert the keys, fill back up with the wax shavings, place it in the oven so it melts back up, and wrap it back up like new.